It's been 36 days since the military seized power in Niger, detained the democratically elected President Mohamed Bazoum, and despite high-stakes diplomacy and even a threat of military intervention by ECOWAS, little in any progress towards the restoration of constitutional order in the country.
It is a political crisis. It's not a humanitarian crisis per se. It could develop into or have humanitarian consequences. It is already starting to have some. And until such a time there is a solution, this crisis will continue to create uncertainties by attacks by non-state armed groups, which existed, of course, before the 26th July coup. Whether or not they've increased, it's too early to say that. There has been some important attacks in the course, post 26th July, and they've of course led to further displacement.
Algeria, whose country neighbours Niger to the north, this week proposed a 6-month transitional period led by a civilian, as regional enthusiasm for military intervention as proposed by ECOWAS wanes. Algeria's Foreign Minister Ahmed Attaf expressed his country's reluctance for military intervention, pointing to the chaos that followed NATO's intervention in Libya in 2011 that removed longtime leader Muammar Gaddafi, but that left the country and region in chaos, leading to an uptick in militant activities in the Greater Sahel. Algeria said its new proposal was a summary of consultations and contacts that took place after the July coup, this week writing to the UN Secretary-General to lay out its proposal.
We have indeed received a letter from the Algerian Foreign Minister a short while ago, and we're looking at it and we're studying it right now.
This as the EU indicated Wednesday that it was moving ahead with fresh sanctions against the military junta.
The ministers reiterated our will to support African solution for African problems. And it means that we will support ECOWAS. We have expressed this will from the first moment of the coup. It's up to them to take initiatives and decisions in order to counter this military coup. And we will follow, trying to implement the same kind of sanctions that they have decided. We are moving forward for an autonomous sanctions regime to take measures against the putschists. Work has already started, and tomorrow the Foreign Affairs Ministers will advance on that.
As humanitarians remain on tenterhooks as to what might unfold if a political compromise or roadmap is not agreed in the near term.
We're, of course, concerned about the future when the situation is uncertain. Niger, until now, was a hub for refugees from, as I said, Mali, Nigeria mainly, but also Burkina. It's also a route, a migration route towards North Africa and Libya in particular. And we do have asylum seekers or people in need of international protection.
The UN says it continues to support the reinstatement of President Bazoum and his government to office and a return to constitutional order in the country. Siobhan Bryceby's SABC News, New York.